Have you ever wondered, with all the advancements in technology, if one day artificial intelligence could take over the world? It's a question that's been on many minds for years. Whether it's a plotline in movies or a topic in the tech world, the idea of AI taking control seems both fascinating and terrifying. But is it even possible? Welcome to the Atomic Domain, where we dive deep into the mysteries of technology. In today's video, we're exploring this question, discussing what AI really is, how it's evolving, and whether or not we have anything to worry about. We'll break it down step by step, so by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of AI, and more importantly, where it might be heading in the future. Let's get started. Before we can talk about whether AI take over the world, we need to understand what it actually is. So, let's break it down. At its core, artificial intelligence is simply a computer system designed to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. These tasks can range from things like recognizing speech, understanding language, making decisions, and even visualizing patterns. You've probably interacted with AI more often than you realize. Think about virtual assistants like Siri or Alexa. When you ask them to play a song or tell you the weather, they're using AI to understand your request and respond intelligently. That's a simple example, but AI can go much deeper. AI comes in two main types: narrow AI and general AI. Narrow AI is what we're using today, specialized programs designed for specific tasks. General AI, on the other hand, would be a machine capable of performing any intellectual task that a human can do. And this is where things get interesting, because general AI is still in the realm of theory, but the progress made with narrow AI is rapidly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. So, the question isn't just what AI is now, but what it could become in the future. Now that we know what AI is, let's take a look at how it's evolving. And trust me, it's evolving fast. In the past, AI was more like a science fiction concept. It was something you'd read about in books or see in movies. But over the last few decades, it's been transforming from a theoretical idea into something we interact with every day. From recommendation systems on Netflix and YouTube to self-driving cars, AI is becoming a bigger part of our lives than we ever imagined. One key factor driving this evolution is the availability of big data. AI systems learn from vast amounts of data, and the more data they have, the smarter they get. For example, if you've ever used Google Search, you've benefited from AI's ability to analyze tons of information to give you the most relevant results. Another major factor is improved algorithms. Simply put, algorithms are the rules or instructions AI uses to process data. Over time, these algorithms have become more advanced, allowing AI to handle more complex tasks. And don't forget about hardware. AI requires a lot of computing power, and with advancements in technology, we now have the hardware to support it. Faster processors and more powerful machines are enabling AI to perform tasks that were once unimaginable. But what's truly exciting is the potential for AI to continue evolving into something that not only helps us, but could eventually surpass human capabilities. We're still in the early stages, but we're moving faster than ever before. Alright, now that we know how AI is evolving, let's talk about what it can actually do right now. And trust me, AI is already impressing us with its abilities. First, let's talk about language processing. If you've ever used a virtual assistant like Siri or Google Assistant, you've experienced AI that can understand and respond to human language. But it doesn't stop there. AI is now used to translate languages, write articles, and even compose music. Tools like chatbots are improving customer service in ways we couldn't have imagined a few years ago. Next, there's image and facial recognition. Ever wondered how Facebook can automatically tag your friends in photos? That's AI at work. It can identify faces, objects, and even emotions with surprising accuracy. This is used everywhere, from security cameras to healthcare, where AI can help diagnose diseases by analyzing medical images faster and often more accurately than humans. Then, we have predictive capabilities. AI is great at looking at large sets of data and making predictions. For example, it can analyze weather patterns to forecast storms or predict the stock market trends. It's also used in healthcare to predict patient outcomes or to recommend personalized treatments. But perhaps one of the most exciting advancements in AI is autonomous machines. We're seeing AI take control of robots, drones, and even self-driving cars. These machines can navigate complex environments, make decisions, and perform tasks on their own. And while they're not perfect yet, the progress is incredible. In short, AI is already out there, doing things that were once only possible in science fiction. But the big question remains, how much further can it go? And could it eventually lead to AI that's more capable than humans? Now that we've seen what AI can do, let's ask the big question. Will AI ever get smarter than humans? As it stands, AI is very specialized. It's great at performing specific tasks, but it's far from being able to think like a human. In fact, AI still struggles with things that come naturally to us, like understanding emotions, making moral decisions, or adapting to completely new situations. However, the gap between human intelligence and AI's capabilities is starting to narrow. AI is being designed to learn from data and make decisions based on that information. The more data it processes, the better it gets. In some areas, like playing chess or Go, AI has already surpassed human champions. But in other areas, like creativity or complex decision-making, humans still have the upper hand. But here's the scary part. If AI continues to improve, who knows how far it could go? As we make advances in general AI, the possibility of machines becoming more intelligent than humans is not that far off. While the idea of smarter AI is exciting, it comes with its own set of concerns. The more powerful AI becomes, the more risks we face. One major concern is job displacement. As AI becomes better at performing tasks, there's a real fear that it could replace human workers in various industries. We're already seeing it in things like automated factories, delivery drones, and even customer service. Another big concern is autonomy. What happens when AI starts making decisions on its own? Can we trust AI to make the right calls, especially when those decisions impact human lives? Autonomous weapons, for example, could make life or death decisions without human input, which brings up serious ethical questions. And then there's the issue of AI taking control. If AI becomes advanced enough, could it begin to operate outside of our control? It's a frightening thought, and many experts warn that without proper regulations, AI could develop in ways that harm humanity. So, can AI take over the world? It's a question that's on everyone's mind. And while the idea of a super-intelligent AI taking control sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, the reality is a bit more complicated. AI is far from being able to take over the world on its own. It still requires human input, oversight, and control. But if we're not careful, it's possible that we could find ourselves in a situation where AI has so much power that it becomes uncontrollable. The key is ensuring we develop AI responsibly. By setting ethical guidelines and regulations, we can make sure AI is used for good and not to harm humanity. The big question here is, can we control AI? The answer isn't simple, but it's not hopeless either. While AI is becoming more advanced, we still have the power to control it. Experts are working on ways to make AI systems more transparent and explainable, so that humans can understand how they make decisions. We're also developing methods to safeguard AI, like giving it built-in limitations or creating off switches in case things go wrong. The goal isn't to stop AI from advancing, but to ensure that we can keep it safe. The future of AI will depend on the choices we make today. So, can AI take over the world? Right now, it seems unlikely, but as AI continues to evolve, we need to be careful about how we shape its future. The real question isn't whether it's how we can ensure that AI remains a tool for improving our lives, and not something that could harm us. With the right precautions and responsible development, AI has the potential to revolutionize industries, improve healthcare, and help solve some of the world's most pressing problems. As we move forward, let's make sure we're asking the right questions, taking the right actions, and keeping our future in our hands. Thanks for watching, and remember, the future is in our hands.